advice, avoid Derelict Row. Hate to admit it, we've lost it to the gangs.
Damn, Captain, you back again? I don't suppose you brought me a little gift this time. Help a gal down on the luck find some relief.
How about you give me some information, and then we'll see.
Yeah, I guess. So what you want to know?
I think I've got all the information I need right now.
I be's...
Take a hike. Leave me alone.
Little advice, avoid Derelict Row.
I really should have stayed in bed this morning. Missed the bus home and the school shut down.
Find him!
You did a good thing, Jensen. Once a good cop, always a good.
Jensen, right? Heard about you. What is it now? Yeah, you were a good cop at Mr. Kent's. But you're lucky you got out. You better not go there, man. Unless you want to get hurt.
Hey, Adam, you flying off again? I saw him.
Hey, honey.
Hey, Mr. Jensen. Cindy left for the night about an hour ago. So did most of the others. I guess you know your way around by now, though, right? I got the front desk, but don't expect me to take any phone calls. That ain't in my contract.
I'm not trying to avoid any.
Just kicked me out of his office saying he didn't have time for stuff.
Got it covered here, boss. Don't you worry.
Access granted.
What is everyone still doing here? What am I still doing here? Now that things have calmed down, I think I'll head home.
People are finally starting to calm down in here. The hostage situation really rattled them.
Excuse me.
Mr. Jensen, isn't it?
Sir, you have that charity dinner?
In a moment, Isaiah. I was hoping I might run into you, Mr. Jensen. Bill Taggart.
The founder of the Humanity Front. I know who you are.
Yes. Yes, I imagine you do. As David Sarah's top security man, I imagine you have quite the file on me. But I assure you, Mr. Jensen, I am devastated by recent events.
Really?
I do not support what you and your company are doing to mankind. I believe it's extremely dangerous. But abolishing human enhancement technologies will only be achieved through legal means.
I'll keep that in mind.
This is your first day back since the accident 6 months ago, isn't it?
Sir, we have to go.
What happened to me was no accident.
Ah, my mistake. But it must have been stressful facing down a second incident so soon. I imagine it brought back all kinds of unpleasant memories.
I appreciate your concern, Mr. Taggart, but it was nothing I couldn't handle.
I'm a psychologist, Mr. Jensen. I know when a man is hiding behind words. The flesh may heal, but But the mind is not always so resilient. You might want to keep that in mind. Now, if you'll be so kind as to excuse me.
I'm curious about something, Mr. Taggart. What is it you hope to accomplish by coming here tonight?
I would think that would be obvious. Your company has been viciously targeted. The violence and bloodshed that's occurred, it must be stopped. But I'm afraid it won't be until men of wisdom and understanding come to an agreement.
About what?
About the future, Mr. Jensen. This enhancement technology threatens to change the course of human evolution, to redefine what it even means to be human. You think governments can afford to let that go unregulated?
You can't stop progress, Mr. Taggart.
Perhaps not. But neither can we afford to sit by and watch it happen on its own. Not when we have the ability, the collective will, and foresight to influence it.
I see. Thank you for illuminating me.
Anytime. I'm glad we had a chance to talk, Mr. Jensen. Meeting you has been very informative. You will think on what I said, won't you? You will think on what I said, won't you?
Just doing my job here, sir. I'm sure you can appreciate that. And most of your people have been kind enough to give us a wide berth. So let's
You're Taggart's aide, aren't you? Dr. Isaiah Sandoval, isn't it?
No need to play ignorant, Mr. Jensen. I am quite sure you have a file on me that's as thick as the one you have on Mr. Taggart.
You're an outspoken activist in your own right, Dr. Sandoval.
When you have seen the things that I have, you find you have no choice but to stand up and be counted. Frankly, I am surprised an ex-cop like yourself isn't more disturbed by the dangers of this technology.
Augmentations help a lot of people, Doc. Handicapped, war vets.
Yes, but at what cost? My own friend had his life ruined by these so-called enhancements of yours. A man much like you who had no choice but to become augmented. Yet once he was, too much power can make you do terrible things, Mr. Jensen. I suggest you think long and hard on that.
I'd like to hear more about your friend, Dr. Sandoval. What exactly did he do?
Nothing.
Was he injured in the Gulf?
He went on a rampage in a shopping mall, if you must know, hoping to be gunned down by the police, rather than face a lifetime battling augmentation addiction.
He was addicted to augments?
They don't talk about it in those corporate brochures of yours, do they? Neuroposine dependency, rejection psychosis, any number of physical and psychological ills have resulted from this technology, and yet we rarely hear a word about them.
I'm sure the literature is out there.
No thanks to the throng of corporate lawyers attempting to stop it.
Your friend, did he succeed? Did he suicide by cop?
No. Bill Taggart talked him down. I am sure you are very busy, Mr. Jensen, as are Mr. Taggart and I. I trust you will think on what I have said.
Real shame what happened at your factory tonight. My condolences. We'll be out of here shortly. Then you can all relax.
Athena, you've been at this company a long time.
I hope that's not a comment about my age, Adam.
No. But I know nothing gets by you. If Sarif had done something that could compromise us...
Mr. Sarif has only the best interests of this company in mind, Adam.
I'm not questioning that.
Aren't you? I've been here since the beginning. I've seen how he built this up from nothing. He cares for his people. He truly believes what we're doing is important, and he would never do anything to jeopardize it.
I shouldn't have brought it up.
No, you shouldn't have. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy. You better get in there, Adam. David's been waiting. Try not to get him upset. This whole situation is really weighing on him.
Boss, we need to talk.
Is something wrong?
I'm not sure. Did you set up a private access route to bypass the company firewall right before you hired me?
What?
Pritchard said someone's been using it to access our system since before the first attack. The security measures he and I set in place never stopped them because we didn't even know the loophole existed.
Oh, I see. Frank's fixed that, though, right?
He has now, but he's wondering why you never mentioned it.
Frank's paranoid, Adam. You know that. Can a busy man forget things once in a while?
You streamed an awful lot of data through that portal, boss. Right before you brought me on board. Pritchard may be paranoid, but I gotta admit, I'm wondering what was in it too.
Yeah, as an ex-cop, I guess you would. But the important thing is you found the hole and plugged it. We're secure now. And the information you uncovered in that FEMA facility may actually help us track these guys. So let's just stay focused on what's important. Adam, are we done here?
You went behind my back on this one, boss. With all due respect, you hired me to keep this place secure. But I can't do that if you are not 100% straight with me.
Why are you getting so defensive? All I'm saying is we should be looking forward, Adam, not back. You may not realize this, but there is a war going on out there. A war to control intellectual property rights and cutting-edge science. And as commander-in-chief of this company, I have to be ready for anything. I hired you instead of that private security company Frank wanted, because I needed somebody loyal. Somebody who understands chain of command.
Whoa, don't get me wrong, boss. I'm not questioning your leadership. I'm just concerned that the data you streamed might have been compromised, accessed by the hacker who attacked us. If so, how do you suggest I handle it?
Good question. I guess we should consider every possibility. Your concerns about the data being compromised won't really be an issue as long as we stay strong and work together as a team. That's all I've ever tried to do here. Find the best, most qualified people I can, and bring them all together so they can complement each other. Now, Megan understood that. That's why she suggested I hire you in the first place. To help this little family of ours survive.
Boss, I like working here. The things you stand for, the way you handle your people, all of it strikes a chord with me. I want to be a part of it, to help you make this company great, but you're backing me into a corner. I'm gonna have to quit.
Adam, wait. You can't leave us. We need you. Now more than ever. All right. Look, the truth is, I set up a confidential data channel for a private investigator, someone who can run covert background checks on people, potential new recruits, like you.
You what?
I had to, Adam. You were a liability, remember? You'd just been fired from SWAT. Now, Megan believed in you, but I had to be sure. Look, I don't want this to come between us. I'll send the files to your computer. You can see for yourself what he dug up. But Adam, you'd better be sure.
Why? What do you mean?
I mean, sometimes the past should stay in the past. Once you see that data, you can't unring the bell. When you're ready, come back and talk to me. We need to discuss our next move.
Sorry, Adam, I can't help you right now. I'm trying to...
Athena tells me you spoke to Sareth. Did he happen to tell you why he made us look like idiots?
I'm handling it.
You can imagine how relieved I am to hear that. I'll tell you what. While you follow any lead Sareth spoon-feeds you, I'm going to do what I should have done in the first place and backtrace that signal.
That's your pride talking. Still, get back to me if you find something.
You meant when?
Pretty sure I didn't.
Hey, Adam, you flying off again?
Sorry, Adam, I can't help you right now.
Here, this is for you. It's a corporate passport encoded with your biometrics. I've set up a false flag routing which should get you to Henshaw Island without any problems.
You're sending me to China? What about FEMA?
FEMA's got nothing to do with this, trust me. We'll have better luck in China.
How can you say that? I saw the bastard who killed Megan pulling his men out of that facility. I left one of those men dead in its underground storage bay.
I know that, Adam. Frank was monitoring the whole thing. So I also know that before he died, that man gave you an address in China. I want you to check it out.
That doesn't make any sense.
Look, Adam. There's a reason this company's under attack. You think it has to do with the typhoon or with some other top-secret military project that I haven't told you about?
The thought had crossed my mind.
Yeah, well, it doesn't. The work Megan's team was doing before they were killed, it was redefining what it means to be human. This company, Seraph Industries, was about to lead mankind to its next stage in human development. Self-controlled evolution. Can't you see how scary that can be to some people?
Sure. I also see how lucrative it can be for some others.
It's never been about money for me, Adam. But you're right. There are people out there who don't exactly feel the same.
Like who?
I'm hoping you'll be able to find that answer for us in China. So get going. Farida's prepping the chopper.
Is it true what they're saying? You found it.
Jensen? Another late night, huh?
Can you believe what's going on out there? Terrorists, demonstrations. I heard there's been lots of violence in Derelict Row, too. Gangs, I guess. Not too many casualties yet, but something's got them on edge. You can feel the tension in the air. I don't envy you.
Hey, boss, you been up to see Mr. Seraph yet?
Adam, did you hear?
I'd like to finish up what I have to do so I can get home.
You feeling all right, Jensen? Mr. Saraff's been pushing you pretty hard since you've been back. Oh, I know you got some personal incentive in this, but take it easy, huh?
You still here, boss? I would have thought you'd gone home by now. Most people have left for the day. After all the excitement, I guess they could use some rest.
Hey, Jensen. The boss said you were on your way. You're gonna love Hangsha.
You've been there?
Used to live there. I spent 3, maybe 4 years working in the upper city, and most of my nights having fun in the lower one. You ready to go?
I thought I was. How long is this gonna take, Malik?
You mean the flight or the fun afterward? Don't worry, we'll be there before you know it. Climb in. Jensen, you might want to get ready. The jewel of the Yangtze approaches.
Son of a bitch. We're supposed to find answers in that?
Hey, twice the scum and half the space. Hang on, we're going in. The address you got off that Merc, Hangsha Court Gardens. It's a bit of a walk from here in the Yuzhou district, but I figured it might be best not to drop you too close.
In case Barrett only gave up the address, knowing I'd walk into another trap.
It's the kind of thing I'd do to an enemy. You want my advice? Just find out who lives there and get out.
Have you seen Ning lately? Hello, sir. We are on break. But if you would like to talk to one of the girls on duty, just head downstairs.
If you're looking for a friend, I'd head downstairs. A lot of girls looking for the company of a handsome man like you.
Hey, American. Go Yankees. You want good time? Go to the high.
You come to Hangsha for a good time? Here I am. 今夜良宵，只要一晚，所有烦恼都会烟消云散。You come to Hangsha for a good time?
Welcome to Hangsha, best city in the world. Do you?
No, don't tell me I left my purse in there with May.
I told you, I am not getting arguments. Not for this.
Our customer
customer. May, you have a customer. Get to work. My apologies, sir. I was not aware May had a client waiting. Please, enjoy your evening.
You're not a customer, are you?
What makes you say that?
The way you move, your attitude.
And what's my attitude?
Police. Or soldier. Someone on business. So why are you here?
I heard your argument. What was that all about?
They want me to get augmentations. For the customer's pleasure. It's sick. I quit before I ever let them touch me.
Sounded like they don't consider it an option.
They don't. I am lucky, I guess. I've been here the longest. It has advantages. But the new girls, they're not so lucky.
What do you mean?
They are forced to get augments. It's very bad. One of the girls who work here, Ning, she has been gone for days. I fear they took her and will force her to get augmented. You seem like a good man. I am desperate. Please, can you help? I can pay you.
You said you can pay.
If you free Ning, I will pay good. 1,000 credit.
What do you need me to...
I heard the girls are drugged and taken to a place somewhere in...
Why do you think Nick...
Before, we could always refuse augmentations. But more and more girls got them, and it brings more...
Is Ning one of the pure breeds?
Yes. Oh,
Isn't this a job for the police?
the police leave Lower Hansa to Bell Tower. And Bell Tower not care what happens if criminal pay them money. They don't care about my friend.
You keep referring to them. Who are they?
The Honghua Hotel used to be independent. In the past, we had to deal with local police for protection. And because we ran a clean and safe business, they looked the other way. But then, things changed.
What happened?
Bell Tower become the police in Lower Hansa, and they not care to help us. So, a drug lord came in with all his men and took control. Things has never been the same, and we cannot do anything about it.
Okay, I'll help your friend.
Thank you. I knew I was right about you, Mr.
Jensen.
Mr. Jensen. I fear this little time. You must find Ning before they leash her with augments.
Leash her?
Yes, they call it that. They leash their girls with augments to keep them under control by supplying neuropozyne. I do not know where they keep Ning, just that it is somewhere in Dagong district.
A specific location would help.
I tell you, I do not have one. But there is a bouncer here, Chuan Li. He works with these people. He will know where Ning is. He goes to the roof to smoke often. Look for him there. You might be able to convince him to reveal the place.
Anything else you can give me?
Yes. The men holding Ning. They most likely work with local triad gang here, the harvesters. If you look for some of them around, maybe you find Ning better.
Got it.
Did you find Ning?
I'll get back.
You were awesome, baby.
Jensen, you lost or something? Didn't think it would take this long to check out one apartment.
I took a detour. Tell me something, Malik.
I heard you.
You think a smart card with a Tai Young Medical logo on it will come in handy in this town?
TYM, the global leader in augmentation technology. They put up almost half the cash to build this city, so maybe. Why are you asking?
No reason. Just thinking ahead.
Shove off before I shove you off.
I'm here to see you.
Uh-huh. What about?
Ning.
Open the phone book. Plenty of them in there.
Your friends are holding her. I can make it worth your while if you tell me where.
Worth my while? Yeah, maybe. Let's see some credits first, the tough guy, and then maybe I'll tell you where to find her.
I gotta make sure she's okay first. She'll be a lot more valuable to me and you if she's alive and in one piece, if you know what I mean.
I get it. Smart businessman you are. Okay. I'll tell you. They're holding her on a small side street just off the open gutter in the Daigong district. But listen, I didn't say anything, right? The hell with you.
Hey, do you know how to... Looking for a good time in Hansa? Of course. I recommend you try the
How
High
you doing?
nightclub. 2
Ain't
for
shot
1
some
drink
kind of
night.
city, huh?
Every night.
Did you know
It's on Jihu Street.
The hotel.
Ah,
It is an insult that Bell Tower Associate was contracted to assist.
什么？我不懂英文。
What do you think of Lower City? Mostly
怎么样？
workers from
我能
Taiyang
帮你吗
Medical live？ here.
还是你还在
No
考虑啊？
renting housing, especially at the Alice Garden Park.
You know, that's...
What is it about human nature that
你
makes
想买什么吗？随便看看吧。
You know, that's an amazing view.
市场上最好的，我向你保证，这些人不可能都弄错了吧？
你生命中最好的10分钟，别错过了。到这儿来，帅哥。
哎，我会帮你消除烦恼。
Access granted.
你生命中，别
I get so lost.
你看上去
My apologies, sir.
Like I'm talking to a
I
client
was
here?
not aware May had a
你看了
client
多
waiting.
久了，帅哥？难道你不想摸摸吗？
You want best in the city? You come to right place. Look on computer and see for yourself. Fortune and glory. Here, every... Fortune.
Size of a sardine can. And did crime's your thing? Book your vacations now.
Nice ogs. Tai Young
What do you
Medical?
look, buddy? Get into the hive. That cheap son of a bitch wants back alley. Share it with the rest of them.
Hey, American. Go Yankees. You want good time? Go to the hive.
Access granted.
I很忙啊。
Ah, a visitor to lower city. What do you think about you, stranger? Doesn't it create a lovely atmosphere?
Do you mind, pal? I've got no time to waste on you.
我宁可不去。
Let me ask you something. You ever heard of? I think bringing in Bell.
Forgive my forwardness, sir.
New in town?
Hands
Let me
made
tell
back
you,
as an act.
Hank Shot is the place to be in cybernetics. I think bringing in Bell Tower.
Hey, you speak American? Come on, man. Have some sympathy for a stranger in a strange land. And I just need a little to tide me over.
你想要什么，老外？你好，很高兴认识。
Welcome to Hengsha, best city in the world. You have nothing like this in the world. Really.
《
Access granted.
Don't stay here, Lao Wai. This city is very dangerous.
你这个人，
要肉，啊？你走吧，我是会把你腿弄掉。哇，那么光的腿，一定要很多钱吧
Very impressive machinery, my friend. As you can see,
来看，
not all of us explore as lucky as you.
You been in Hengsha long? First time I came here, fell in love with the place.
Lower city is place to be. Upper city full of big brains.
Access granted. Access granted. Access granted. Access granted.
Get word to Pritchard, Malik. The hacker who's been attacking us goes by the handle Windmill. Real name's Ari Van Bruggen. Bell Tower's been brought in to arrest him.
Arrest or get rid of?
Either way, he found out someone was gunning for him and took off. We need to find him.
There's a nightclub near where I dropped you called the Hive. It's notorious in black market circles. If this Dutchman is running, his first stop will be there.
I'll have a chat with the owner.
Jensen, figured you might want a heads up before you stroll into the Hive. The owner's name is Tong Si Hung, Tong being his last name. Rumor is he's tied to the Triads.
China's organized crime lords. How wonderful. Anyone else want a piece of this pie?
What do you think of Lower City? Mostly workers from
Someone? Tao Fan?
过后再说。
Access granted.
That's professional work you got. Veteran?
What do you think of Lower City?
What are you doing down here?
你喜欢航沙吗？
Let me ask you something. You ever heard of
You're not gonna try to sell me something, are you?
It is an insult that Bell Tower Associate was contracted to...
What is it about human nature that makes us always...
市场上最好的，我向你保证，这些人不可能都弄错了吧？滚开，窝囊废！你干嘛老烦我？
Good evening, sir. Is there anything I can help you with?
你好，a visitor to 高兴认识。
You're looking for some
The
action,
shops here
Lawai?
are full of nice things.
Somebody told us that the
You're looking for the hive as well? They tried to get you.
你不是当地人吧？是吗？你看我，我做了错事。
Nice ox. What are you?
How young, medic?
无家可归。
你是怎么进来的？我以为他们只要一些厉害角。
第一次来蜂窝。
You've got to be kidding.
You didn't
听好了。
anything.
You want something?
Sure, Tai Young built this damn city. I got the currents to do it for sure. I've heard some nasty rumors about the quality control.
Wow, that's cool.
So I see this.
The hive is the best.
What do you think of Hengsha?
You didn't hear anything. And stay away from the basement unless you get Mr. Tong's permission.
They say the owner of this
第一
place
次
is
来蜂窝。
Have you noticed all the security?
I bet you can find just about
Yeah, I know. It's a fruitful drink, but it's a house special.
What can I get you?
The Golden Phoenix Sling.
Oh, a man of taste, are we? Excellent choice. There you go. You got a favorite poison?
I'm looking for Tong.
Everyone wants to talk to Tom. Check the VIP lounge upstairs.
I'm busy.
我很忙啊。They say the owner of this place is connected, you know, with the triad.
你好，很高兴认识。Why can't?
是吗？我
You knew in Hengsha, right? Little piece of advice.
Don't mess.
想要什么东西，刀把才去吧。
你想要什么，老外？
你是谁？
有问题吗？
You work here?
Yeah. You could say that.
Good. I need to see your boss.
Really? Well, I'm sorry, Guailo. Mr. Tong Zihong sees no one today.
Look, I didn't come halfway around the world to take no for an answer. Do us both a favor and tell me where he is.
Or what? You get mad and tear down a few walls with those enhancements of yours? This place isn't named the Hive for nothing. It's got plenty of worker bees come out of the paneling to stop you. What is it you think Mr. Tong do for you anyway?
I'm looking for someone. A cybersecurity specialist named Ari Van Bruggen. You know him?
Never heard of him. What'd he do? Steal your girl? Owe you money?
He had a job go bad, and now he's on the run from the people who hired him. But you knew that already, because a man like Mr. Tong doesn't hire idiots. And this is the first place people like Van Bruggen come when they need help. So stop wasting my time and take me to Tong.
You've got it backward, boy. You're wasting my time. Van Bruggen is minor league player. Tong knows who he is. He just don't care. He's got bigger things to worry about.
The people hunting Van Bruggen work on an international scale. If he's not on your radar yet, then Tong is way behind. I can help him catch up, but only if we pool our information.
Don't try to bullshit a bullshitter. Van Bruggen's the only game in town. You know it, I know it, so of course Tong knows it. You can tell us nothing we don't already know. It's a local matter. Hengsha only. No Guailo allowed. Consider yourself lucky. As an outsider, you not know how to play on our turf anyway.
I'm getting sick of this. If you don't agree to let me see Tong now, in private, then that bodyguard over there is gonna get to earn his pay. And I'm betting he won't reach you in time.
He won't have to, Xiaobie-san, because I've got a few tricks up my own sleeve. Get out of my club now! I have customers to deal with. Not more time to waste on you. You aren't getting in to see Tong.
You got a favorite poison?
Tong wasn't upstairs.
He wasn't? You checked the lounge and he wasn't there?
No, and I really need to see him. Where is he?
Sometimes you have to prove yourself to Tong first. But today could be your lucky day, Lao Wei, because I just might be able to help you out with that.
Is that so? And just how much is this help likely to cost me?
That all depends on you, my friend. I got a problem I need solving. Trouble is, none of my usual guys are available. And this problem, it involves a woman. Someone who owes Tong money. Getting it out of her is proving to be difficult. It's a dirty job, but it might just get you what you want. You interested?
Tell me more. I'm listening.
That's what I like to hear. This woman, Jaya, she's a broker. Highly competitive field in Hengsha. But without the right skills, her business wasn't doing so well. So we helped her out. Gave her a nice social enhancement upgrade chip so she could understand her clients' needs. Now, it's time to pay us what's due, but she says she won't.
So basically you want me to be your collector?
Yes, but it's not as simple as that. The girl's gone into hiding and thinks we won't find her. But she also took her phone and computer along to keep her business alive.
Not very smart, assuming you've got the equipment to track those.
We don't exactly. But we know someone who does, and that's where you come in. Bow Tower set up a surveillance network around town, a series of relay antennas. I need you to hack them. 3 relays should be enough for us to access the database and triangulate Jaya's position.
Then I go get your money.
Exactly. The first relay is on the rooftop of a 4-story building in the Yuzhou district. I assume you've got an info link and wayfinder package in those fancy OGs of yours? I'll upload the coordinates and then contact you once you've hacked in. What can I get you?
Hey, about that.
Shouldn't you be on a rooftop somewhere?
Give me a sec.
Yeah. What can...
Hey.
Shouldn't you...
Let's go.
Antennas.
Like you said, this is a...
What's in it for you is, I put...
Give me a...
Yeah.
Think real hard about trying that again. The Hive is a members only club, Lao Wai. Without a membership card, I can't let you in.
You telling me I gotta pay to get into this dive?
We've got a reputation to keep. Can't let just anyone get in here.
Just anyone with the money?
No pay, no play. You want in or not?
Maybe another.
All right, your business.
You're not from around here,
帅哥。你是谁？
滚开，窝囊废！
Good evening, sir.
Hey, American. Go Yankees.
Can't you see
不好意
we're
思
having a
现在不方便。
什么？我不懂英文。
A little friendly advice.
How can I
Stay
help you?
away from the Yuzhou district.
你好，很高兴认识。
别走啊，子怡。That has to be the lamest come on I've ever heard. 再多住几个月吧。
没办法。公司的时候。
You come to Hansa to get more.
You're in the wrong part of town, Lao Lad. Go back. in the wrong part of town, Lao Wai. Go back.
Keep running, Lao Wai.
Leave me! Get away! Who are you?
Your friend May sent me. She said you were in trouble. Are you hurt?
May. Thank God. And no, I'm fine. They didn't touch me. Not yet, anyway. If you hadn't come, though, how did you find me?
I asked around. I can be persuasive.
I have to get out of here.
You sure you're okay? Can you leave here on your own?
Yes, thank you. Whoever you are, thank you so much. I need to go. I need to get out of this city. I need to get away from that monster, Chan. Tell May, tell her, thank you for everything. I owe her. I owe you both my life.
Did you find her?
I did. She's safe, but running. I think she plans on leaving the city.
She always is a smart girl. I'm glad. I will contact her to make sure she is safe. As promised, here's your payment. If you want more, I have another task. Something suitable for a man of your many talents. Are you interested?
My interest would depend on the task.
By now, I'm sure you heard of Diamond Chan. He is evil man who feeds off the pain and misery of this city. If we are to stay in peace here, he must be taken care of.
You want me to kill Chan?
Yes, but you must make it look like an accident or suicide.
What is it exactly you want me to do?
Lower Hansa is a dangerous place. I know Diamond Chan stay at an apartment near a rooftop. Knock him out, then drop his body into the...
What kind of...
Double what I gave you for rescuing Ning.
What is it?
Lower Hands.
Why does his death need...
I've made threats against Chan in the past. Because you helped Ning. If anything...
Tell me about Diamond.
He's a monster.
The leash.
Yes. In order to squeeze more milk from his cows, he butchers them. The augments are just...
Once Chan is gone, what will you do?
I know someone who recently started his own security company. I will hire...
There has to be another way to remove...
There is. I have access to certain stimulants. If Chan was...
Meaning I could plant drugs on him.
Not on him. Somewhere...
I'll do it.
Good. I'll give you the address of Diamond Chan's apartment. It is on one of the nearby rooftops. Lower hand size. But if you wish only to get Chan arrested, take these drugs. Plant them somewhere in his apartment after you've knocked...
Anything else I should know?
Chan should be alone. He is too proud to have bodyguards around.
Got it. So no tranquilizers or peps. Which means strictly hand-to-hand submission.
That is good, yeah.
Yes.
再也不来这里了。
在你们那里是没有这种待遇。今夜良心。
Access granted.
Good job, Lao Wei. I see you found the first relay. Now hack it and turn off its security protocols.
Access granted.
One down, two to go, my friend.
Access granted.
Good. Second relay is down. Only one remaining.
Yeah. 求求你了，你肯定有些零钱可以帮帮我的。
I saw that!
To China now as details about a bold maneuver by biotech corporation Medical continue to emerge. Sources close to the multinational giant inform me that it has been Protec of Scotland. Enpro stock had taken a dip earlier in the day as rumors began to circulate accusing of embezzlement. Millions of dollars in
你喜欢鹅烧吗？
到这儿来，帅哥。
Access granted.
I wouldn't go upstairs.
Welcome to the Honghua Hotel. Our manager is...
Sorry, mister. I'm only dancing tonight.
嘿，伙计，现在
You
不方
want
便。
more? You have to
你
schedule
觉得
an
我来这里
appointment.
是？
Want a party?
The augmented girls
I
the
can go
option.
on.
But once in a while, I like to try natural. Some guys think
你
you
看
can't
了
tell the
多久了，
difference.
帅哥？
But I can.
难道你不想摸摸吗？
Has Chen been taken care of?
I planted the drugs and left him unconscious in his apartment. Your friend should have no trouble with the arrest.
I will contact him immediately. Thank you.
Just glad I could help.
You saved us, Mr. Jensen. Money does not feel like enough thanks for what you have done. But here's the payment. 喂，健，是没？都好了，他做了。是，谢谢，祝你好运。You have saved not just me, Mr. Jensen, but all the girls here from a fate worse than death. Thank you for everything you've done.
looking for a good time in Hansa?
What are you doing down here?
Ah. Well,
I need to get something in my apartment. What's going on? Now let me.
Suppression fire! You're dead! Stay back! Through the visual. Staying back!
Looks good. He's run off somewhere. Damn it. Searching next point.
Access denied. Access denied.
Excellent work. I'm starting the triangulation now. Should have a location very soon. And I've got it. Jaya is hiding in an apartment building called the Hengsha Court Gardens in the Yuzhou district. I'm sending you her coordinates. Get over there and get us the money she owes.
Who are you? Another one of Tong's thugs? Well, get out! I told him I won't pay another credit.
Look, I know this is not an ideal situation, and I'm not proud that I gotta do this. But Tong's crew wants the money you owe them.
Oh, you poor boy. Having trouble dealing with the dirty job you have to do? And I should feel sorry for you? Reality check, taxman. You're here to steal money from me.
Stealing? They got you the augmentation you needed, and they expect you to pay for it. Not the most charitable thing to do, but I would hardly call it stealing.
Are you really that gullible? Tong doesn't run a buy now, pay later operation. It's more like a buy now, pay forever. Listen, I just started as a broker. Most other brokers come from rich families. They paid for augments that give them an incredible edge in the business. There's no way I could afford anything like that through legal channels.
So you cut a deal with a crime syndicate.
I didn't study this hard to end up with nothing. Once I made enough money, I offered to pay for the aug. But no, what they want is part of my monthly profits. They say they're entitled to it since it's their upgraded enhancement chip that helped me make that money.
Look, lady, I have the means to help you. But if you want me to bargain for your life, I'm gonna need you to give me what I ask. Now you can willingly give it to me, or I can take it. Your choice.
I've been bullied by Tong's thugs long enough, Gui Lao. You ain't got nothing on them. I told you already, I won't pay. What do you want?
How did you meet Tong?
The same way most people end up meeting Tong. I was hurt, and one of his hounds smelled blood. They came to me.
Couldn't you work without the augment? You wouldn't have gotten it.
Play by the rules. Let me tell you a little story.
But you did.
I did. I finished top of my class.
How much are they asking from you?
A couple hundred credits every month. Doesn't look like much, but in the long run, let's just say they've made a very lucrative deal.
Listen, maybe I can speak to one of Tong's men. Try and get you off the hook.
You would do that? I thought you were just another one of his mindless...
Don't thank me yet. I can't guarantee they'll listen, but I'll try.
I told you already.
It's a nice sob story, lady.
Then you're... I told you.
Listen,
You...
don't...
这儿来。
Good to see you again, sir.
What can I get?
Hey, about that job?
You found Jaya yet? You need to get back the money she owes us.
What's it gonna take for you to leave Jaya alone for good?
I don't understand. Didn't you get the money?
I know about the Shylock scam you're running. Get her the augment she wants and then bleed her with monthly payments for the rest of her life. I want to know what it's gonna take for you to leave her alone for good.
A cyborg with a heart of gold, are we? Tell you what, Guaylo. You give me a year's worth of payments and she's free.
You're too kind a man. A fine specimen of humanity. Here's your money. Now you better leave her alone.
Don't make threats you can't enforce. But yes, she's off the hook. I'll put in a good word for you with Tong. He's in his office downstairs. The guys will let you through.
想要什么东西，到吧台处看看。不要找麻烦，玩得太凶。
You see this? And to screw it up in the fourth, I'm just flushing my money down the pot.
You're Tong?
Hey, you only work that out now. Guess you're not as sharp as you think. How about you tell me who you work for? Then I decide what I tell you about Van Bruggen.
Does the name Seraph Industries ring any bells?
Seraph Industries? Isn't that American company stole all the headlines a while back? You're still in business?
Why wouldn't we be?
Check the news. Biotech corporations seem to be failing a lot these days, especially the ones who are making enhancements. Van Bruggen's in the Alice Garden pods. Capsule 301. Place is a rat hole, but it's useful sometimes. Make sure you leave him in the same shape you find him.
And if I don't?
Your call. But those implants of yours might look even more special on somebody else. That's all you get from me, Lao Wai. Capsule 301, Alice Garden Pods. That's where your hacker is.
Malik, you were right. Tong is helping Van Bruggen. He stashed him in the Alice Garden pods.
Thought as much. A hacker who knows his way around corporate firewalls would make a valuable asset for the Triads. I'm at the pods myself, Jensen. Want me to run interference?
No, don't put yourself at risk. I'm heading there now.
Let me ask you something. You ever heard of
Ah, a visitor to lower.
You're looking for some action, Lao Wai? Stick to Qui-Gon District. Lots of
Good evening, sir. Is there anything I can help you with? Enjoy your stay in Hangsha, sir. Just not too much.
Some 我不懂英文。你喜欢横刷吗？
你好，很高兴认识你。
有什么要帮忙的吗？
You look for work?
如果你想找个太医，唯一没有从获利的就是这些平民百姓。虽然我在那里，但我还住在。活在这里不这样，所以房东宁可让观光客住。
什么？我不懂英文。你喜欢横刷吗？
你不是当地人吧？是吗？
什么？我不懂。
What's your take on
Hey,
the
you lost or
Pangaea
something?
project, sir?
A lot of travelers have trouble keeping all the Chinese.
那火热的气息会把你烧焦的，我的朋友。怎么样？我能帮你吗？还是你还在考虑啊？你肯定有些零钱可以帮帮我的。
你在浪费我的时间。你想要知道如何用一句话来形容生活在现代中国的故事吗？好，我告诉你，只有有钱人才能够更有钱。香港也是一样，我猜所有地方都是这样的。
你喜欢航沙吗？
You're out of luck, stranger. Laundry
这
room
地
is
方
closed
可能
every
不怎么
afternoon
样
at 3 o'clock.
可它
On
毕
the
竟
dot.
是我的家，索尼。我可不想让那些我根本就
Come back
不认
tomorrow.
识的人动我家的
Maybe
坏
I'll
主
help you do
意。
your laundry then.
这地方可能不怎么样，可它毕竟是我的家，索尼。我可不想让那些我根本就不认识的人动我家的坏主意。
滚开，窝囊废！
之前又不够。
You English? Looking for bed? You not have much luck, I fear. Cheapest place in town.
你想来个
So
烟
once you
抽
get bed, you keep it.
房租
Check with lobby. Jay might find you something.
啊，很好。机械开始。
还不错，相当好啊，外来的家伙。
Yes, yes. Beds on second and third floor. Showers and laundry in basement. You want a pot? And no air conditioning. Broken. We got air vent to ventilate the place though. Not so bad. So, how long you want?
对不起，你不能从这走，我很忙。
Jensen, I was on my way out.
What are you doing here, Malik? I told you I got this one.
I know. I didn't do anything. Trust me. Van Bruggen's all yours.
Hang on a second. Something's wrong. What is it? Why are you here?
It's nothing. I mean, can't a girl have secrets?
Sure. Makes them more interesting that way. But when the girl is my pilot and my only ticket out of here, I prefer a more open relationship.
Good point.
Glad you agree. But you still haven't answered the question.
Fine, since you're so damn curious. Years ago, I used to live here, remember? My friend, my best friend, Evelyn. She was like a sister to me. Made living here fun. But then there was an accident. She's dead.
I'm sorry, Malik.
Wait, Jensen, let me finish. I thought I was okay with it, but I know she didn't just die. She was killed. Murdered. Her damn scumbag boyfriend did it. I know he did. I knew he was trouble right from the start, but she just wouldn't listen to me.
Malik, easy. If your friend was murdered, the police would have suspected something. They would have investigated.
That's just it. There was no investigation. They said she fell down a flight of stairs like it was some kind of freak accident. But her wounds, the way she died, they don't add up. It's right here in the damn blood spatter analysis.
Blood spatter? You've seen the police report?
Yes. A friend left a copy of it in a pod here for me to pick up. Listen, I know it sounds crazy, but I think there's been a cover-up. I just have to prove it. If I could get my hands on the autopsy report, the one that never surfaced, I know I'd get the truth. Except...
Why do I suspect I'm about to get dragged into something?
Look, Jensen, I'm sorry. I know Van Bruggen is the priority here, and I told you it was my business and I could take care of it. It's just... The more I think about it, the more I realize I'm in over my head. I'm just a pilot. I'm not a damn cop. But I need to know the truth.
This autopsy report. Once you got your hands on it, what were you planning on doing next?
I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm a pilot, not a cop. But I felt I had to do something while I...
Malik, don't take this the wrong way, but I need some kind of incentive to justify any complications that might arise.
I'll see what...
Why do you suspect...
Because he was poisoned, right from the start.
So he was a wealthy, pig-headed...
No, there's more to...
And Evelyn...
She...
Tell me about...
She was beautiful.
How so?
She was always getting into trouble with the wrong
I understand.
She was a good...
You said you've seen them...
An old friend who was also a good friend of Evelyn's. He used to work for...
Why would Lim have anything...
If you haven't noticed...
And what made Evelyn...
Her boyfriend, Lee. He was at the scene. He had Evelyn's blood on him and tested...
Okay, I'll help. What do you need me to do?
My lead, he works for Lim. He's a systems technician who apparently has access to their entire database. He's willing to hand over a copy of Evelyn's autopsy report.
So you want me to meet him and get the report, is that it?
Yes, but he'll only respond to a certain phrase. Death and life have their determined appointments. To which he'll reply, riches and honors depend upon heaven.
Christ, Malik, this is starting to sound like something out of a bad spy movie.
I know, he's just trying to protect himself. I didn't pick the damn quote. So just play along and remember the line, okay? You'll find him inside the lobby of the Lower Hengsha Lim Clinic.
Does this guy have a name?
None that I know of. But he apparently goes by the handle Anonymous X. I know.
Anonymous X. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, before I forget, everything concerning Evelyn's... incident? Newspaper...
Pod 9. Got it.
I need to go. Contact me with any updates and... Thank you. I really appreciate this, Jensen.
But it appears that I may have to retract.
市场上最好的，我向你保证，买这些人不可能都弄错了吧？
It's not the best place.
The project has just consumed all of my attention. The ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things...
You don't belong
Our
here,
best
stranger.
chance at doing this.
你好，你是美国人吗？
Everything I've got, real cheap.
Forgive me, Mr. Darrow, but many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certain.
你想买什么吗？随便看看吧。
如果你是节拍来收房租的，
你是来修空调的吗？
告诉他
You live in
我还有
here?
3天就发工资了。
Not many
就别
foreigners.
怕了
Hey.
You're not from around here, are you?
Are you buy or sell? I do. Bye-bye. You see. Yeah, I will be right.
see the truth for ourselves.
The installation is.
If you're looking to rent a pod, Jay Chow's the landlord. He can help you. Although, I hear he's landlord in name only.
你不是当地人吧？你想要什么，老外？他不会自己离开的。他能。
我不会说英语。
我
觉得这地方也没那么糟吧。我的意思是，很多人在这儿一住就住了好几个月呢。我不会说英语。
Most people in this whole world。哎，我要去洗个澡。这个地方啊，有很多地方跟那个监牢啊。
你
不过这一
不是
圈
和钟楼的家伙他们一
我们的人手已经够了
伙的吧？我觉得钟楼那些人都不需要来这里。你不是和钟楼的家伙他们一伙的吧？我觉得钟楼那些人都不需要来这里。
Everything American in the past 25 years, especially since that Dragon Queen Zhao. About this because when it's all said and done, both Sarah
is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to...
A little friendly advice.
Excuse me, do you know what the landmark is? You're referring to the Panchaea project.
你喜欢航沙吗
Have a good evening, sir.
Ah.
Enjoy the pleasure.
And it's
but it-
time we as a species stepped up.
What do you think of our ruthless
The best chance at doing this is to modify
I just
ocean
got my degree in bio.
非常可悲，但是要在很
One moment. You are not a harvester. We have had the occasional problem with them stealing from limb clinics. They will do anything to obtain augmentation, even strip them.
您是来横沙做手术？
我一般不和陌生人说话。You speak English?
非常可悲。
I have been waiting for long.
这里有很多人。
你信他说的吗？
您是来横沙做手术？
我喜欢你的装置，我知道这个会给我更多的。
International welcomes you. You all prefer Klein? You're very well.
Can't you see I'm busy? Go bother someone else.
Death and life have their determined appointments.
What? Oh, and riches and honors depend upon heaven. Very good.
Right, what now?
Shh. They have eyes and ears everywhere. Meet me outside the clinic. Turn left from the front and go down the stairs. I'll be waiting at the corner.
“离开下沉城市的地下轨道”，
This is
说起来比做容易得多。
Over here! Come on now! I'm relieved to know they sent a professional, at least.
That makes two of us.
Right. Well, you're not exactly what I was expecting. I was told I would be meeting a girl. How do I know you're not an imposter or some sort of double agent? Don't think I don't know this could all just be an elaborate trap to set me up.
Look, no offense, Mr. X, or whatever your name is, but I really don't have time for this. So if you could simply just give me what I came for, I'll be on my way.
Yes, yes. I have it right here. Evelyn Carmichael's autopsy report. Here, take it.
Thank you.
I trust you will put this information to good use, because accountability and justice is at an all-time low, I'm afraid. It pains me to see this once great city, which stood as a bastion for reform and...
Whatever you say. Now, if you don't mind, I really must be going.
Well, there is still the matter of my payment.
A little piece of advice. When attempting to extort money from someone, don't give them what they want before trying to rip them off.
What? What? You mean you aren't...
Chalk it up to a learning experience.
You...
See you later.
I never should have trusted you. You Westerner. You're all the same, you know that? Nothing but petty liars and common criminals.
My visit to Prague.
Malik, I just got the autopsy report. No drugs or alcohol in Evelyn's system. And her estimated time of death doesn't fit Lee's story. She did die from a head wound, but not one that matches the evidence found at the scene.
I knew it. It couldn't have been just an accident.
There's more. Evelyn was pregnant. Malik?
I'm here. We can't let him get away with this, Jensen. He's guilty. He has to be. Can you go to his apartment?
And do what?
Get proof. Get something. I'm sending you the coordinates. Contact me again when you're there.
I'm busy.
Access granted.
What do you think of Hengsha?
你想要什么，老外？
干嘛？别烦我了。
滚开，窝囊废！
请不要再烦我，让我安静点，猪头。
Bell Tower is conducting an investigation in this building, sir. No admittance. Get back, unless you want us to start asking questions.
Those bell tower idiots are tearing the whole building.